totally know what we're doing.
Yeah, don't lie to these people.
So we'd like to welcome everybody out. This is kind of bittersweet, but we're really excited to do this. I don't know that the original lineup has been together in
At least
15 years. So the original lineup is together, minus Kurt. We miss you, Kurt, wherever you are. You're a jerk. I mean, we miss you. And these first few songs you're going to hear are all from that first era, and there'll be more as we go on. But we hope you do enjoy yourself. We certainly will be.
A long time. Let's do it. Lord, I'm always messing up even when I'm on your path. Lord, you're always telling me to listen to what you say. Lord, help us with our salvation. It's a long, hard, far road. Lord, I still go my sinful ways, no matter how I try. Lord, you never bring me down, even though I lose my way. Lord, you still lift us up and give us life today. But my head is spinning around with all of these nasty thoughts. Lord, I'm trying to heed your call, but I'm being told I am nuts. Lord, help us with our salvation. It's a long, hard, far road. Lord, I still go my sinful ways, no matter how I try. Lord, I never bring things down, even though I lose my way. Lord, you still lift us up and give us life today. Lord, we're surrounded by people who want to take you out of our lives. Lord, everything you taught us lies down deep inside our hearts. Lord, help us with our salvation. It's a long, hard, far road. Lord, I still go my sinful ways, no matter how I try. Lord, you never bring me down, even though I lose my way. Lord, you still lift us up and give us life today.
My voice? Oh. Cool. Hold on. This next one is a Jars of Clay song. We omitted the song that usually followed our first song because it was terrible.
I think a lot of the songs we wrote back then were terrible. Just as the last one, listen to those lyrics. Woo! How most of you ever came to our shows is unbelievable. Right? Dear God, surround me as I speak. The bridges that I walk across are weak, and the frustrations fill the void that I can't solely bear. Dear Don't let me fall apart. You've held me close to you, but I have turned away and searched for answers I can't understand. And they say that I can move the mountains and send them falling to the sea. And they say that I can walk on water if I would follow and believe with faith like a child. And sometimes when I feel miles away and my eyes can't see your face, well, I wonder if I've grown to lose the recklessness I walked in light of you. And they say that I can move the mountains and send them crashing to the sea. And they say that I can walk on water if I would follow and believe with faith like a child. And they say that I can move the mountains and send them crashing to the sea. And they say that I can walk on water if I would follow and believe. And they say that love can heal the broken. They say that hope can make you see. And they say that they can find a savior if you would follow and believe with faith like a child.
Thank you. So I think I got the slides mixed up. Can you back up a few? So don't show them all. Go quickly. All right, here we go. So after like a child, I must have had them in auto motion. So I felt that we have so much damaging video and photo of us from way back when, and we went back and forth with, well, what would be funny to show that everybody else would get other than us, and we basically came up with almost nothing, but we do have some fun things here that I want to show you. So the next slide, when we first got started, this is our illustrious, oh man, these photos are dark, it's our illustrious lead singer over here who was asked by Linda. You want to tell the story, Chris? How did Swim come into being?
Oh, well, it was a random summer when we used to do outdoor services only every once in a blue moon. And the choir director, organist, Linda, decided, she said, Chris, you're going to sing the solo. I said, I don't want to. She said, well, you're doing it anyway. I said, well, I'll only do it if the guys decide we're going to play. So we decided we would do Love Song for a Savior from Jars of Clay. I asked these geniuses to play with me, and by the time we got to the 10:30 service, we did it like 3 times, and we're like, we should be a band. So I said, what are we going to call ourselves? And we said, well, our last names are Siegfried, Wolf, and Mitchell. At the time, JT wasn't there. And I was wearing the Inktus fish from Bible school. I said, how about swim? Voila. And then I said, hey, JT, you want to join us? Your last name's Moyer. You'll fit right in.
He was a shoe-in.
He was a shoe-in. And then, as we moved on and added others, they also had the same 3 letters for a little while.
So naturally at college, while I was focusing on my studies, I was also designing swim logos and figuring out how we can tie this all together and make some marketing opportunities out of this stuff. So this was Chris, and we went into the studio in December of 2003, clearly knowing absolutely everything there was to know about recording and everything that we needed to know about how to put out a first record. And what's next here? I think we had Kurt. And I really wish you could see this photo here on the left-hand side, which was Kurt outside the sliding door of my 1993 minivan, making a face that only Kurt could make, sort of like a, I don't even know. But this is Kurt in the studio, and we can go right past this one. This is somebody who's much younger.
Look at that young Bobby.
And the next one after that, this is, I wish you could see this one. JT has such a cute baby face. I love you. He never smiles except when he's hitting the wrong notes. Then he's happier than anything. And this one I had to put in because Scott was taking the pictures and then decided to take a picture of himself. And, well, hi, Scott. So what this ended up with is basically we hired our first photographer. Thanks, Mom. We went up to our neighborhood and with a street sign that I don't know who found or how it came into our possession. It's currently in my studio, but I didn't bring it here because it's precious. I left the Mountain Dew thing at home too, but we'll get there. So we decided we wore all these stupid shirts like I eat glue, and correct me if I'm wrong, everybody else does. What is Scott wearing? Tastes like chicken? And Chris in the, Immortal, it wasn't me, which was pretty much Chris in a nutshell. And mine was, I think I have absolutely no idea what's going on, which, anyway. Yeah, whatever. Don't judge me. I included this picture because our sense of humor back then, there was a cartoon episode of something that we all used to watch where they were making fun of, like, Christian band album covers, because during this time period, everybody was taking the same type of pictures. They were spread out in a field somewhere. Somebody was randomly looking up. Somebody was pointing in another direction. So Kurt had a great vision for how we should take this, except we found a no dumping sign, which we thought would be hilarious to take a picture next to. It didn't make it, I don't think, into the record, did it? Oh, that's a Chris surprise. Yeah, see, inside joke. See us after the show. And finally, we arrived at our first album cover. So thank you again, Mom. This was a great photo, and this is what became our first album cover for the EP. And notice we're all pointing in random directions. I wish I could tell you it was really deep thought, but it was really just a joke. We're like, cool. We're gonna try this and see what happens. So that being said, our next song is one of the first ones that was off of that record. It is called "Walking." Oh, yeah, that's right. This starts with a really cool radio part. Oh, we do it in E? Cool. Yeah, all right.
God, you're the Lord of my life. You'll never turn your back on me. When I'm feeling down and out, you always show me a light. You're the stronghold in my life. Your saving grace has set me free. Lord, I want to love you more. And every time I think I found my way, I'm lost again. And every time I'm standing over what you've given me, and every mind is the will that you have placed in me. Lord, I can't make it on my own. I'm walking down a narrow path with giant roadblocks in the way. When I think I'm doing fine, I end up falling on my face. When I'm back on my 2 feet, I look at all I've done wrong. Lord, I want to love you more. Every time I think I found my way, I'm lost again. And every time I'm standing over what you've given me,
Who am I to change the will that you have placed in me? Lord, I can't make it on my own.
Lord, I can't make it on my own.
Every time I think I found my way, I'm lost again. Every time I stand in awe of what you've given me. Who am I to change the will that you have placed in me? Lord, I can't make it on my own. There we are. Scott has some things that he does on the drums that nobody else does, and whenever I hear them, it like triggers me, and there it is. It's a little hi-hat flip, a little thing like that. It's all very, yeah. He used to write stuff and then be like, "How did I play this?" I had no idea. He'd be like, "What did I do for this, Phil?"
Didn't we track the drums twice on the CD? Yeah. Did a ride track.
Oh, we did? All right. Switch over right here real quick. Yeah. You getting this? Sweet. Go ahead, Chris. I don't know what's next, so we're following a set list. So whatever the slides tell us to play is what we're going to play today.
Oh, yes.
This is Rain. There's bass. I don't know what Chris's guitar is in. I think this one. All right.
This is Cape of the
This
Bass.
is the Cape of the Bass.
Cape of the Bass.
Can you tell the story, Chris? You have the best memory of the group.
So, again, our illustrious fifth member, Kurt, who's not here, would write songs and be like, "Guys, I got this awesome song." And he'd play it for us in a capo. And we're like, "All right, JT needs to know the chords." And he's like, "I don't know what they are. I only know them in capo." So about 20 minutes later, he would give up, get frustrated, and be like, "Just capo the bass. It'll be fine." So this is our capo the bass song, even though he doesn't capo it.
Where's the capo? We're in B flat. 1, 2, here we go.
Lord, I'm on my knees again, lost and I don't know where to go. I need you to help me out once again, and help me face what I don't know. Lord, I'm sitting in the rain, all my troubles pouring over me. Lord, you felt on my pain.
troubles pouring over me. Lord, you felt all the pain when you died upon the cross for me. That's the other drum fill that we all forgot about, and then all of a sudden he just whips out. You heard that, right? Right at the very end? Okay, good. It's not just us. Yeah. We have so much to be thankful for, and it really starts first and foremost with this church because, honestly, there are videos that we thought about showing today that make it a wonder of God that we ever had any gigs or anyone ever hired us to play anything. So, really, it's by the grace of God and by all your support here. So this has always been our home church. We've always been a recognized ministry here, and we couldn't have done it without you all. So thank you, and really, this show is as much for you as it is for us to bookend it. All right, this section is called Listen. It's about paying attention, sort of. Want to walk on water and help the blind to see, to turn your eyes toward heaven, you will hear me call your name. Do you want to feed 5,000 and help the blind to see, and turn your hearts toward heaven? I forgot the words to my own song. Hey! And I gave my son so you could come home. I nailed him to the cross for all the world to know. I never meant for you to be alone. In spite of all your failures, there's hope on the way. And I will be your shelter when you can't seem to run from the rain. Though you fight with one another, I send my peace to the world. And I'll teach you to be helpers, so you'll stand and say God's will be done. Oh, for you to come home. I nailed him to the cross for all the world to know. I never meant for you to be alone. I'll show you the love that rolled away the my son, so you could come home. And I nailed him to the cross for all the world to know. And I never meant for you to be alone. I'll show you the love that rolled away the storm. set your hearts on fire for all the world to see. And don't turn their eyes to heaven, and I will call each one by name. You will call each one by name, and I will call each one by name. You will hear me call your name. All right. Oh, yeah. Do it. We got really creative one year, and we started doing click tracks before it was cool. Thanks to JT and his ingenuity. I still don't know what black magic he's doing over there, but we're gonna see how this works. This is all right. This is the yeah, it's off the EP. We'll go with that. Yeah, it wouldn't be a swing gig if we didn't stop a song. You want a louder click, or you want to do without it?
Yeah, do this.
There we go.
I'm playing Kurt's part. He has the
you're
same
good.
guitar.
Okay.
Don't really matter. I don't care.
Yeah, go ahead.
He wants to play it.
Yeah, do it again. From the beginning. If I don't get it right, I'm going to
No, you still have one more.
All your time lamenting over past regrets, wishing to go back, but your life is filled with opportunities to do all that your life lets you. And when you're feeling down and out and everything takes a turn for the worse and makes you lose sight, just pray to Him and you'll know it'll be alright. Just pray to Him and you'll know it'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Oh, yeah. What's the next song? Oh. This song. This is the first song that JT brought to the band, and it was really special. And the reason we're doing this here is because Scott was a huge part of the mastermind behind rearranging the song and re-envisioning it for its original version. And we happened to have the very first swim concert that we ever played here at Emmanuel's, and our very first concert ever back in November of 2003. Holy Lord. Pastor Rachel, if you would advance the slide and click, this is what My Way sounded like. Your face right now. I just want them to hear you sing, JT. Here he is, JT Moyer. All right, you can go to the next slide. What?
You can borrow mine. It might sound like that. I want to make it like we actually practiced this, but I think we pulled off. Like any other swim song we've ever done.
Just start it a second, JT. Start the click. I'm going to put it in this monitor. Yep. Yeah, we're good. As long as you can hear it. I should be able to hear it. I'm going to put the track in here, too, and it should be all right. Here we go. So, we completely rearranged this song and turned it into something that not only Chris could sing, because JT decided he didn't want to sing anymore, which is a shame. But it is a brilliant song, well written. Thank you, JT. This is what it sounds like, or has sounded like since what, 06? And yeah, so this is pretty much what it sounded like when we put it in the studio in 2009.
2008.
Am I playing them all?
The click track are the ones we used for the album in 2008.
Cool. Well, I don't. I mean, as long as they don't. Yeah, if the tracks don't sound terrible, then they're me. If they sound awful, I have no idea who is playing them on the studio. Some session musician that I didn't approve of. You say to follow me, and you shall have no fear, because my way is crystal
clear. You are right in front of my eyes. So if no disguise is taken, follow me and you shall have no fear, because my way is crystal clear. My way is crystal clear.
Oh, we made it to the end.
Well, that's called, once again, Chris can't count. That's my bad, guys. That was my bad. We made it.
That drop is very important. It was nothing but, it was like, okay, this is where we save it. So at this point, I say thank you. I miss playing with my brother, and that was a special time, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks, Scott, for being here to join and play these first few songs. And now we transition to, well, the next era of Swim, and, well... No, that's not true. So as we transition here, basically Scott went off to college, and his work was unbelievable as an engineer. So there was not a lot of time to play, and the transition kind of happened over a summer. And we ended up at the regional youth gathering, again, by the grace of God. But we ended up having an amazing time, and we reached, I don't know how many youth were there. It was incredible. It was the regional youth gathering for Region 9, and it was down at Westchester University. We got a whole bunch of photos that we sort of put together into this crazy opening. And after that, we started sort of taking the business a little more seriously and trying to see what we could do and see how we could reach out. And a great friend of mine, Alex Wagner, who's just joining us on the drums right now, I met him in college, and we served on a worship team together. And we started doing a lot of worship stuff outside of that, and then we needed him to slot in for Swim. And I don't even think he batted an eye. I think the conversation was, hey, Alex, do you want to join the band? And he was like, yeah, dude. And the rest is history. So with that comes our second era and this ridiculous video that we used to use at the beginning of our shows. So we might as well reset your mind. Just hit down. It should play when you hit down, I hope. No, hit up again. 2 times. There you go. One more down, it should work.
No. That's all right. Doesn't want you to play that video. Yes, it is. Moving on.
All right, good, we're spared.
No.
And this is just representative of almost every gig that we have ever done.
F. Yep, this is the original key. It's the original key just for you. Jay-Z's giving me grief because I wrote this song, because I wrote it to be a worship song, so I was thinking first and foremost about how people in a congregation would sing it, not how I would sing it. And it was murderously low for my voice. So I was like, we're going to bump this up 4 keys. And I think, did I forget to tell you the first time we did that? Yeah, JT's like, what key is this in? A! In the middle of the song. Sure, whatever. And then I think it was A flat the next year. And yeah, so I told him I would do it in F because he worked really, really hard to learn this bass lick that I wrote for it. And so, yeah, no, you're going to play that today, right? Okay. All right. So this song is called 61, and I don't know if we've ever done it here. Have we done it at Emmanuel's?
Yes.
We have?
Oh, yeah.
I honestly don't know. Oh, we did? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
The rectangular box. Well, if you do know it, feel free to sing along to it. That's JT Moyer on the bass, everyone. From the ends of the earth I call to you, even when my heart is faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for in you I find my refuge. Let me live in your house forever, sheltered by your holy wings. All glory and honor be to God above. Hear me as I pray. I will sing your praise.
I'll sing your praise.
And lift up your name.
I'll lift your name.
I will stand for faith until the end of my days.
Until the end of my days.
I will sing your praise.
I'll sing your praise.
And lift up your name. Oh, glory be to God. Hear my prayer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. From the ends of the earth I call to you, even when my heart is faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for in you I find my refuge. Let me live in your house forever, sheltered by your holy wings. All glory and honor be to God above. Hear me as I pray. I will sing your praise.
I'll sing your praise.
And lift up your
I'll
name.
lift your name.
I will stand for faith until the end of my days. I will sing your praise and lift up your name. Oh, glory be to God. Hear my prayer. Oh, glory be to God. Hear my prayer. Oh, glory be to God. Hear my prayer. I will sing your
I'll
praise
sing your praise.
and lift up your name.
I'll lift your name.
I will stand for faith till the end of my days. be to God. Hear my prayer. Oh, glory be to God. Hear my prayer. Oh, glory be to God. Hear my prayer. And that brings us to this next era of Swim, and that was our first real studio recording. Mistakes were made. It was a wonderful experience all around for the most part. This is what the album cover looked like. The five of us at that time, we called it Redefine the Predictable. And as you would imagine, you go from being ages 15 to 18, and you start encountering some stuff. And so our focus changes a little bit. Our songs become a little less sing-songy, a little less kind of childlike faith-ish, and are starting to tackle some deeper things. When we were at this point, one of the things that we learned in the studio was the importance of having a producer, someone that really believes in your vision. Anyone other than 21-year-old me trying to figure out how all this equipment works in the studio that I have never been in before, which talk about imposter syndrome, and tried to pull it together. And the vision came together as good as I think it could have, given all of that. And we're proud of a lot of what's on there content-wise, even if the mixes aren't exactly what I would have hoped them to be. I'm much more of a perfectionist than the rest of the group. And the things that stand out from this record are when we started tackling some real issues. And we started dealing with things that we were experiencing in our lives, things that we didn't quite expect to deal with so young, things that we had already kind of been through that we were really wrestling with. This first one is about suicide, and I want Chris to intro this because this was his song, and this is called Not Alone.
Yeah, so some of you know my history. That I almost committed suicide my senior year of high school. I also had another bad event later in life, but it's one of those things that we don't always talk about. Mental health is not something we talk about much in this country, except in like the last 2 years, it's gotten a little more acceptable to people. But I wrote this song in 2007 as we were starting to get into this, and since we did a whole lot of youth things, I would just bring that message out to these kids. I can't even tell you the amount of messages and stuff I got from other kids and other youth groups that would email me or message me on Instagram or whatever we were on at the time, Facebook, whatever, to be like, listen, your song really reached out to me, I need help. And I'm like, well, you need to find help. Anybody. And I always told them, if you need to, just reach out to me, I'll listen. So it's one of these things I just wanted to make sure everyone knew to not be alone.
We all have baggage. Never try to leave behind. Sometimes it's a struggle to fight those feelings on the inside. When you lose that battle, help but to break down and cry. feel so empty. While I stare at it in your clutch, you look back on your life, on all the things you left undone. And please, I am here now. Come on, just give me that gun. This isn't the answer, I'm telling you now. Please hand it over, we can turn this around. Just don't do it, you are not alone. Just listen to me, you are not alone. And please be strong. And please just hold on. If you can't stand on your own again, just take a hold of my hand. I'm here, I won't abandon you, my friend. Please be strong. Please just hold on. If you can't stand on your own again, just take a hold of my hand. I'm here, I won't abandon you, my friend.
Alex looks over and goes, "Here we go, man. I don't know if I'm ready for this." So so we're getting through these songs first, all right? We're journeying together, church, all right? So this song is called "Hold On." It's been released a few times. Now, I locked myself in a practice room the day of the Virginia Tech massacre because I had friends there, and I had not heard from her and him, and it was a kind of a long afternoon just waiting for anything. Cell phones weren't quite, I guess, as good then. It's weird to think about now because it's like, oh, what do you mean your cell phone didn't work? But honestly, things were crazy, and there was just no word. So I locked myself in a practice room and was like, pardon my French, what the hell are we doing? Like, why is this a thing? Why is this happening? And I didn't know how to deal with it. And the only way I knew how to deal with it, and the only way I know how to deal with anything like this in my life is to sit down and write about it. So I sit down and I wrote this song. It's called Hold On. And my allergies are really bad, so I'm going to try my best. I'm going to drop this a key on you if you do that again. There's another best friend alone tonight, staring out her dorm room window, trying to understand just why the world outside's so different than yesterday. So much has changed and all she can do is pray. But she wonders, what is this world coming to? And she wonders, will she ever find the strength to make it through? Hold on, don't give up on it just yet. Hold on, you'll find the strength to move on. Hold on, see your footprints in the sand. Hold on, hold on, the world is listening now. Staring at a picture in a frame, thinking about the years gone by and how nothing stays the same. It's way too late for words, the innocence is gone, but I'll never let those years just fade away. But he wonders, what is this world coming to? And he wonders, will he ever find the strength to make it through? Hold on, don't give up on it just yet. Hold on, you'll find the strength to move on. Hold on, see your footprints in the sand. Hold on, hold on, the world is listening now. And I wonder, what is this world coming to? And I wonder, the strength to make it through. Hold on, don't give up on it, just hold on. Hold on. I see your footprints in the sand. Hold on, hold on. The world is listening now. We're all listening now, 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 no, no. We're all listening now. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Thank you. Sorry. Sorry. Sometimes you go right back to that place. Anyway, this next song is called Every Time, and it's Pastor Elizabeth's favorite song. It's a song that has really had the staying power over just about any other song that we ever wrote. I had a really bizarre song that I was trying to write some lyrics to, and Chris was like, oh, I got one, and it's got 6 lines in the verse. I'm like, Chris, no one writes verses with 6 lines in the verse, but sure, okay. So we did it, and then Chris promptly forgot it in our next gig, and then I promptly forgot how to play guitar at the gig following that. So eventually we got this recorded, and now this is the version that we all know today. It's called Every Time.
That I never felt before. You take me to places that I never could explore. You give my life a meaning, and you are worth so much more. And I can't hide these feelings. I love you more and more. I fall in your presence. Shower me with your mercy. Let me live your life in mine. And hear my solemn prayer. Completely, forever and a day. Hear everything that I pray. It's in surrounding places. Oh, I see more every day. It's in all my friends' faces. They're trying to help me find my way. You've opened up my heart, and I hear all you say. Your love is so complete. What more can I say? I fall in your presence. Shower me with your mercy. Let me live your life in mine. Hear my solemn prayer and bless me completely, forever and a day. Hear everything that I pray. Your love is so complete. What more can I say? I fall in your presence. Shower me with your mercy. Let me live your life in mine. Hear my solemn prayer and bless me completely, forever and a day. Hear everything that I pray. Every time I pray.
Thank you. So we have a bunch of merch in the back. It's free. We need to get rid of it. It's not coming home with us. So if there's one reason to pick up this CD if you don't have it yet, that's the song. That's really the song to pull off that. I just want to also say that during this time when we were feverishly practicing for Redefine the Predictable, we had more pancake breakfasts and waffle breakfasts and I don't even know what else than we could have possibly imagined, thanks to Carol Moyer and Pops for opening their house to us. We had a practice room up in your old bedroom, or maybe it was somebody's bedroom at some point. I don't know, some room that they gave up basically to you and said, there's nothing we can do with this. Mounted stuff on the walls, mounted speakers. We used one other room as a control room when we did the media sampler to get into Music Fest. The late Dave Schrammel, which sounds so weird to say, was so instrumental in helping us get into Music Fest the very first time. And we met some amazing bands there, Beyond Barriers, who played here when we did the couple benefits for the Bayou after Hurricane Katrina. So many incredible opportunities and so many people to thank. So for all of you that had any part of this success, especially Carol and Barry and Dave, thank you all.
Yes.
I used to do this on guitar, and it's a lot of fun to rock out, but I forgot I'm not doing that today. We're going to do it differently. Here we go.
Sing a simple song of love to my Savior, to my Jesus. I'm grateful for the things you've done, my loving Savior, my precious Jesus. My heart is glad that you call me your own, 'cause there's no place I'd rather be than in your arms of love, than in your arms of love, holding me still, holding me near in your arms of love. Sing a simple song of love to my Savior, to my Jesus. I'm grateful for the things you've done, my loving Savior, my precious Jesus. My heart is glad that you call me your own, 'cause there's no place I'd rather be than in your arms of love, than in your arms of love, holding me still, holding me near in your arms of love. In your arms of love is where I wanna be.
And now I switch. So of course we were still, young-ish. Younger than we are now, put it that way.
Some of us, at least.
We were all going through, all the awesome late teens, early 20s, love and breakup and blah. And this is a great song about breaking up.
Especially when it's not your fault.
Yeah. Well, right. Yeah, exactly. If you're on our end of it, the perspective, we were doing a bodybuilding show? I think it was. Yeah, I was DJing it. This physique doesn't pose.
I was definitely not bodybuilding any
Yeah,
time in my life.
we're not bodybuilders, but we were at one running live sound, and we were both dealing with a weird, bad breakup, and we're just like, she just can't help herself. Whatever. There's probably blame on both sides, but whatever. It felt really good to write this song. This is a forget you breakup song. Nah, let's have fun. Ready? It's called The Mirror.
Your favorite word you use to keep us all away. If we don't expect too much, then you might not be let down. You close the door before you could even taste the wind. If you don't help yourself, then we don't stand a chance. It's not too late to start over. If you don't give up before you begin.
Don't know why it's so hard for you to see. You make excuses to hide from what you know you need. You close your eyes and you swear that you're alone. The only one to blame is in the mirror. Is in the mirror.
Victim of your own life situations, but you never thought to pray or giving that a try. I'm sorry to be the one that has to let you know. I know it's hard to hear, but you're not always right. It's not too late to start over. If you don't give up before you begin.
Don't know why it's so hard for you to see. You make excuses to hide from what you know you need. You close your eyes and you swear that you're alone. The only one to blame is in the mirror. Don't know why it's so hard for you to see. You make excuses to hide from what you know you need. You close your eyes and you swear that you're alone. The only one to blame is in the mirror. Ooh, is in the mirror. Hey, thanks for clapping for that breakup song. This is a worship song, and we invite you to have some fun with this.
You are more beautiful than anyone ever. Every day you're the same. You never change, no, never. You are more beautiful than anyone ever. Every day you're the same. You never change, no, never. How could I ever deny the love of my Savior? You are to me everything, all I need forever. How could you be so good? There is no one like you. There has never, ever been anyone like you. Everywhere you were there, earth or air surrounding. I'm not alone, the heavens sing along. My God, you're so astounding. How could you be so good to me? Eternally I believe that there is no one like you. There has never, ever been anyone like you. No one like you. There has never, ever been anyone like you. Yo, 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 anyone like you. How could you be so good to me? How could you be so good to me? We're not alone, so sing along. We're not alone, so sing along, sing along, sing along. Here we go! No one like you. There has never, ever been anyone like you. There is no one like you. There has never, ever been anyone like you. There is no one like you. There has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you. There has never been anyone like you. There is no one like our God. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Go ahead, Pastor Rachel. And this is the point where we say farewell to Alex, and we say farewell to the majority of the original music that was written during the time, and go to the last part of the group, which for the purposes of the concert is much shorter. But because we're still doing things, you know, obviously as part of the worship team. This all started really as an outgrowth of the contemporary worship period, Emmanuel. So we want to go back to that one. That's okay. So part of what we started doing after we released that record is we started doing more things with worship, and we started working with youth groups and other churches and consulting with churches about how to start new ministries and contemporary worship ministries and things like that. This next picture up here is a picture of, we got to meet some of our heroes when we were at the National Gathering in 2000. We saw them play on stage, and this is Lost and Found. On either side of us. This is after the four of us had opened for them at Nef's UCC. Thanks. It was a really great show, and they were really, really kind people. We had a chance to meet Dakota Road a few times, and Wendy. Yeah, Larry Olson, one of the lead songwriters for Dakota Road, told us that we play his music too fast. And we were like, welcome to the Northeast. I think, what did we do? To Be Alive with them one time? And Kurt started it, and Kurt was like, and they're like, we are restart. And like, oh, okay, so to be alive means to go really, really fast. I'm like, it's not that bad. But anyway, and then we had moments like this, which is just for fun. JT, you're welcome.
Bobby,
He's gonna fly down.
Don't find the water! It doesn't want to be found!
It's gonna be good.
feet in the snow. Still going,
Feel
still
it.
going, still going.
This is JT.
Right on the top of it.
That's why it's called glazed!
JT, I clutched it in my chest and then went.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, that's the one where you get it. The other video I cut too soon. The other video, James, who is also our guitarist with us, shout out to James if you're watching. James was standing right by the inner tube, right by the tube. JT gets like a 30-foot running start. It's like Charlie Brown trying to kick the football from Lucy. He was dedicated to this. Right at time, boop, James just kicks that thing right on his side. JT goes down, and everybody knew it except for JT. Anyway, what's next on there? I think that was it. I tried to spare. Oh, yeah, there's one more. No, never mind. We don't need to see this one. This is, you can go back to that one. This is what we turned into, and shout out to Tony Ippolito, a friend of ours who played a lot of electric guitar with us. This is at St. Timothy's on Ott Street in Allentown. They consulted with us because they wanted to start something new to revitalize their church, and it ended up being worship on Wednesdays, which continues to this day. And we pretty much lit up their sanctuary, and I had PTSD. The average age was over 60, probably more over 65, and we're like, uh-oh, what did we just walk into? And they fell in love with it. They fell in love with it, and they've been doing it ever since. And definitely a moment that we're proud of. And as you can tell in this next video, you can go ahead and move on to the next one. We've now welcomed our third drummer, Todd Leibenguth, who joined our church and then joined the band. So go ahead and get us kicked off. And Alyssa also joined us as an official member of the band because we needed to have some female representation. It was too much man stuff going on. We needed a counterbalance. So Alyssa's perfect at that, and her voice is absolutely spectacular. So she's going to lead you in this song. Welcome, Alyssa. Yep. And he sings. Ready?
We've waited for this day. We're gathered in your name, calling out to you. Your glory like a fire, awakening desire will burn our hearts with truth. You're the reason we're here. You're the reason we're singing. Open up the heavens, we want to see you. Open up the floodgates, a mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. Your presence in this place, your glory on our face, we're looking to the sky. Descending like a cloud, you're standing with us now. Lord, unveil our eyes. You're the reason
up the heavens. We want to see you. Open up the floodgates. A mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. We sing, sing. Open up the heavens. We want to see you. Open up the floodgates. A mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. Oh,
show us your glory. Show us your power. Show us your glory, Lord. Show us your glory. Show us your power. Show us your glory, Lord. Hey, we want to see you. We want to see you. Open up the heavens. We want to see you. Open up the floodgates. A mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. We sing, sing. Open up the heavens. We want to see you. Open up the floodgates. A mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. Oh, 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 oh,
Get down. And we're going to jump ahead to a song called Get Down, which features Chris Druckenmiller, who hates singing lead, and I always tell him, you need to. And they're like, I don't want to. But he's so good. So give it up for Chris Druckenmiller.
Y'all can feel free to get out of your seats for this one. It requires a little bit of movement. Lavishly our lives are wasted, humbleness is left untasted. You can't live your life to please yourself. That's a tip from my mistake, exactly what it doesn't take to win. You gotta come in last place. Yeah, live your life, you've got to lose it. And all the losers get a crown. I get down, he lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. All I need's another day where I can't seem to get away from the many things that drag me down. I'm sure you've had a day like me where nothing seems to set you free, and burdens you can't carry all alone. Yeah, in your weakness he is stronger. In your darkness he shines through. When you're crying, he's your comfort. When you're all alone, he's carrying you. I get down, he lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. I get down, he lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up. Every time I'm down the Lord lifts me up. This valley is so deep, I can barely see the sun. I cry out for mercy, Lord, and you lift me up again.
get down, I 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 get down. He lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up, I get down. He lifts me up. Every time I'm down, the Lord lifts me up. Yeah.
Hey, Bobby. I remember that
What?
another time, but there was the other side. I forget what show it was.
The very last gig ever, I would lose my guitar strap again. I bought locking these screw, okay? These screw in. That's how that works. Because what happened on stage was I had a normal guitar and I was jumping around, like usual, and the guitar was woo! And I somehow held on to it. I don't know how it ended up like that. It was some sort of
Oh, that was a great video. It was Tannersville, was it? Was it Tannersville? Yes. That's a good time, though. Good. Thank you. Yeah, but is that, at least a handful, like 2, 3.
Doing Simon Says, you doing it on piano.
So this next one's going to feature Alyssa as we start to close out here. Thank you so much to everyone for coming out and celebrating this with us. It was really tough to sort of put this together and figure out what we wanted to highlight, what we want to do. This next one is a well-known tune that we just have a really good arrangement for. This is called You'll Come. And features Alyssa.
Chains be broken, lives be healed, and our eyes be opened. Christ is revealed. Decided, I have resolved to wait upon you, Lord, my rock and redeemer, shield and reward. I'll wait upon you, Lord, as surely as the sun will rise, you'll come to us. Certain as the dawn appears, you'll come. Let your glory fall as you respond to us. Spirit rain, flood into our thirsty hearts again. You'll come. Moved, we wait upon you, Lord. Mighty, mighty deliverer, our triumph and truth, we wait upon you, Lord. As surely as the sun will rise, you'll come to us, certain as your burning stars. You'll come. Let your glory fall as you respond to us. Spirit rain, flood into our thirsty hearts again. our thirsty hearts again. You'll come, you'll come.
All right, if you're willing and you're able for these last couple, we invite you to stand with us as we get crazy in here. Thank you so much. We hope you feel like you got your money's worth. And if not, there's no refunds. Here we go.
Through you the blind will see, through you the mute will sing, through you the dead will rise, through you our hearts will praise, through you the darkness leaves, through you my heart screams.
I am free.
I am free.
Yes, I am free.
I am free. Through you the blind will see, through you the mute will sing, through you the dead will rise, through you our hearts will raise, through you the darkness leaves, through you my heart screams.
I am free.
I am free.
Yes, I am free.
I am free.
I am free to run.
I am free to run.
And I am free to dance.
I am free to dance.
Oh, I am free to live for you.
I am free to live for you.
Yes, I am free.
I am free.
Yes, I am free.
I am free. Through you the kingdoms come, through you the battles won, through you I'm not afraid, through you the price is paid, through you there's victory, because of you my heart screams.
I am free.
I am free.
Yes, I am free.
I am free.
Oh, I am free to run.
I am free to
Oh,
run.
I am free to dance.
I am free to dance.
And I am free to live for you.
I am free to live for you.
Yes, I am free.
I am free.
Yes, I am free.
I am free. Who the sun sets free is free indeed. Who the sun sets free is free indeed. Who the sun sets free, who the sun sets free is free indeed. Who the sun sets free, who the sun sets free is free indeed.
And I am free to run.
I am free to run.
I am free to dance.
I am free to dance.
And I am free to live for you.
I am free to live for you.
I am free to
I am
run.
free to run.
And I am free to dance.
I am free to dance.
Ooh, I am free to live for you.
I am free to live for you.
Yes, I am free.
I am free.
Yes, I am free.
I am free.
Yes, I am free.
I am free.
Oh Lord, my God, in you I put my trust. Oh Lord, my God, in you I put my hope. Sing it with me. Oh Lord, my God, in you I put my trust. Oh Lord, my God, in you I put my hope. In you I find my peace. In you I find my strength. In you I live and move and breathe. Let everything I say and do be founded by my faith in you. I lift holy hands and sing. Let the praises ring. Oh Lord, my God, to you I give my hands. Oh Lord, my God, to you I give my feet. Oh Lord, my God, to you I give my everything. Take all I am. Oh Lord, my God, to you I give my life. In you I find my peace. You I find my strength. In you I find my strength. Live and move and breathe. In you I live and move and breathe. Let everything I say and do, let everything I say and do be founded by my faith in you. I lift holy hands and sing. Let the praises ring. Find my peace. You have find my strength. In you I find my strength. I live and move and breathe. In you I live and move and breathe. Let everything I say and do, let everything I say and do be founded by my faith in you. I lift up holy hands and sing. I find my peace. In you I find my strength. In you I live and move and breathe. Let everything I say and do be founded by my faith in you. I lift holy hands and sing. Let the praises ring. Let the praises ring. Let the praises ring. Oh, let the praises ring. Let the praises ring.
Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much. Be good to each other. We'll see you. We'll see you around.
And please take some swim merch home with you. No one is allowed to leave without taking something with them.
Take a CD for yourself, your friends, and your friends' friends.
And their dog.
Okay.
They make good coasters.